Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo here. Hope you guys are doing well, and we have another siege battle in Third Age Total War. But before we get started with this battle, I do want to note that these elves, well, they look kind of creepy. There's something about their faces. It's like, it's almost human, but it's not human looking, or really I should say elf, but you know, elves look like human. You know what I'm talking about. They look strange, they look a little derpy, and it's definitely creepy, especially this guy back here. Look at him. What is that? What is that? What kind of nose is that? It's just weird. So we're gonna zoom out. So this is a 2 versus 3 online battle, and of course we are at the great fortress of Dol Guldur. Now, I know we've done a lot of battles at Dol Guldur. I mean, you can't blame me. It's a very cool looking fortress. It's very fun for online battles, but we are going to change it up here a little bit. We are doing a reinforcement battle. I don't think we've ever done that at Dol Guldur, but Jackie Fish, which, you know, I don't know if we can trust him, but he's going to be showing up as reinforcements, you know, after that whole House Bolton incident that happened, you know, about a month ago or whatever. No, I'm just kidding. That was all scripted, guys. That was not just Jackie Fish being a jerk or anything, which is funny because a couple people, they're like, screw Jackie Fish, I'm unsubscribing to his channel. I don't know if you guys were like being serious or if that was a joke, but please don't unsubscribe. That was completely scripted. We just wanted to have a very Game of Thrones-y feel of a battle, and that's exactly what we got. Anyways, all right, so let's get started with this fight. Also, I do want to mention that this is a well, when I played this battle, I was streaming live, so I do want to give a big thank you to everyone who showed up at the stream. That means a lot, and I am going to try to set up some kind of streaming schedule for 2017 in a couple weeks, so look out for that. I'm going to be doing a lot of online battles, and also I'm going to be playing games that are not necessarily Total War, so check that out. There's a link down below to my Twitch account. Alright, so let's now get started. So we are being attacked by not 1, not 2, but 3 armies from Isengard. This force is really, really downhill. They've got a long way to go. But let's look at the army comps, and then, of course, we can get this one started. So I am naturally leading the elves. So I've got some I'm the Silvan Elves. I've got some Sindar archers. I have a couple units of these Silvan heavy archers, and I have about 2 units of the Silvan heavy spearmen, and I have about 2 units of the heavy swordsmen. Really, my army is mostly consisting of archers because I'm going to rely on Jackie Fish's infantry and just rely on my archers. I just have to make sure I slow them down. I just have enough infantry to buy time for the dwarves to show up as reinforcements. I have about 3 or 4 units of the sentinels of the woodland realm, and I have about 3 units of the woodland warriors, and I got 2 units of the Sylvan spearmen, which are pretty cheap, but you know, put them in shield wall or Sheltron formation, they can hold out for a decent amount of time. And then I've got 4 units of the light elven archers. I'm trying to defend multiple points on the battlefield. Let's now look at Jackie Fish's army, which again it's going to be mostly consisting of great infantry. He does have some Dale cavalry, which I think is very fitting in this situation because he's going to be outside of the fortress at the beginning. So he's going to have some nice mobile units, very fast moving units. He does have iron crossbowmen, which are going to be very important in this fight. He does have some dragon slayers, iron guard, axemen of Erebor, lots of axemen of Erebor. He also has some Vault Wardens, which are going to be very important on attacking those choke points. And that's pretty much it for his army. He does have 1 unit of Guards of Khazad-dûm. They're like the, I guess you could say messengers. They went to the elves and just like, oh, don't worry, the dwarves are building up an army. Just hold out and we will show up. I promise you. They won't leave us here to die against 3 Isengard armies. All right, so now moving on to Isengard. We're going to go really fast over their army comps because it's virtually almost the same army every time. But the first army is commanded by Ragnar, and he has some Uruk-hai infantry, some Uruk-hai pikemen, a couple warg riders, some berserkers. That's going to be the biggest issue in our defense. Of course, he's got the crossbows, and he does have more pikemen in the back. He has a catapult, which is going to be a big pain. And that's pretty much it for his force. The next army is commanded by Odin, the Allfather. He's got, again, a very similar army of infantry raiders. He's bringing some clansmen. He does have some veterans as well, and some composite bows. So it's a little bit different from the other player. Here's more raiders. fighters. The more elite troops are in the back with a catapult. He's got berserkers, pikemen, crossbows. Just a great Isengard force. And now finally the last Isengard army, which is commanded by UDPlayer, who's also a YouTuber. There's a link down below to his channel. He's got some infantry, some reavers. He actually has 3 pieces of artillery. He's got 2 catapults and a ballista. That's going to be a real issue to deal with. He has some berserkers, and he's got the guards of Orthanc, more reavers, and more infantry in the back. So that's pretty much it for the army. So let's get started here as the battle begins. My archers are letting loose so many arrows at once. A great sight indeed. So they're going to try to, really my strategy here, not to fight for the walls. There's no way. I don't have enough troops. I love how the arrows just kind of glide up into the air. But yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to kill as many as possible before I have to retreat to the town center of the fortress. We do have some shots here from his artillery. He's going to try to soften up the walls. That's okay. I got plenty of time. I'm going to continue to hold my ground here. Hold my ground. And then on the other side, I'm doing the same thing. I've got my Sentinels of the Woodland Realm. They're firing down. Not really getting as many kills because he's actually being pretty smart. He's using his siege towers, slowly moving up troops, which is the way to do it whenever you're taking on a heavily defensive position. You don't want to send your entire army forward when they're in range of the arrows. Just send up a couple troops, get those siege towers in position, then move forward and do a full-on assault. But remember, they got 10 minutes before my dwarves show up, so they definitely don't want to, go super slow. All right, my archers are continuing to fire, just trying to kill a lot, in which we are killing a lot, guys. I mean, they're scattered all over the place, but it's a decent amount. I would say about 50 to 100 men there down on the ground. We killed about 2% of their army, and now the siege towers are getting so close to the walls. I'm going to try to get one more volley here before I have to retreat them. I do not want these archers cut down by their infantry. The archers, like I said earlier, they are going to be key to my defense. Of course, I'm playing as the elves, so, I don't want to lose these archers without using their ammo. Oh, geez, he almost hit his own siege tower there. But yeah, it's actually taken him quite a bit. I mean, I'm still shooting some volleys here. This is great. So, we are getting hit now. We are in range of his crossbows and archers. He took out a couple elves there. That's okay. There we go. This is where I finally decide to get them out of there. I do have a couple more seconds before, I would say about 20 seconds or so before they reach the walls. So I'm going to fall back, and I'm going to use this slight slope here. I do have my spears in reserve. Now, again, I'm not fighting for the walls, but I am going to hold strategic choke points just to buy more time for my archers. This is also a really good position here, these walls, where I can put archers up here, fire down. And UDPlayer is really taking the brunt force right now for my defense. He's lost a lot of good men. Over on the other side, still pushing up the siege towers. Still not in range, which is good. Which is the fact that their assault is not well timed together. That's just buying more time so I can hold different choke points like in the back here. Because if he was able to attack at the same time, then my troops' flank would be exposed. There's no way I can focus all my spears over here. Same thing about the center army too. Like, look how far away he is. If he was already at the walls at the same time as UDPlayer, there's no way I would be able to defend where my spears are right there. But finally, there we go. The gates are down. I sent up one woodland warrior unit to protect these archers up on the second layer wall. I have my archers in reserve over here. My spears are in 2-line formations, ready to hold against the enemy. And there we go. There we go, guys. The Uruks have taken the gate. That's okay. We kind of gave it to them, so they can take it. That's fine. I didn't like it anyways. Take that gate. I don't care. Unfortunately, we do have some archers stuck on the wall. Oh, you know what, guys? One thing I forgot to mention about this battle. It's a bit of a disclaimer. This battle does desync towards the end of the fight. So, it's not... Well, basically, if you don't know what desyncing is, essentially, we're no longer in sync. Which, I know that doesn't really help. Basically, we see different outcomes. Everyone sees a different battle towards the end. But this fight is so good that I have to show you guys. Even though it ends a bit weird, it's awesome. So sit back and enjoy. And yeah, I should have said that at the beginning, but whatever. Better late than never, I suppose. But my spears are now holding. They're not exactly going to win this fight, but again, I'm just buying time from my archers. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Fantastic. Fantastic work here from the archers. They've got a perfect angle to the infantry who are now scaling the walls. Yep, look at that. They're trying to take the walls, and I think he's gonna... Can he get up here? I don't know. It doesn't look like he can, but he's just sending more... Yeah, he's sending more infantry down here. That's a smart idea. You don't want to leave them up there to my archers. So the infantry now engaging my spears. I'm now marching some woodland warriors to get over to the gate. Remember, men, the dwarves will show up. I promise you. And they've now they're in range of the wall here. They're now scaling the walls. So I've decided to fall back. I formed a nice line here with my heavy swordsmen just to protect the flank of the other troops fighting on the other side. I don't want their flanks exposed. You know, I don't want them running down this way and helping the other forces get through the city. Excuse me. Excuse me, burping up some lunch, guys. I'm sorry about that. How unprofessional. So I now charged in my second layer of spears, and I continue to hold against this massive horde from Isengard. My archers are still doing pretty well. I've got him in tight formation because there's really not enough space to do loose formation. But he's also got... Oh, here comes the crossbow ammo. Well, look at this. Yep, he's going for my archers. Look at that. You can see the blood splatter there. So this is actually a pretty good position from the crossbows. Fire, maggots. Oh, nope. Now they're focusing their fire on the axes. I'm trying to get my archers off the walls. They won't listen. A couple of them want to stand their ground and fight against the clansmen here. Yeah, I'm retreating my axemen. Get them off the walls, especially with those crossbows firing at them. I'm now retreating a lot of my forces. I'm getting my archers out of there. I'm leaving the spearmen to die. And I know I hate doing this because I love every single soldier who fights in my army, but sometimes you just gotta make... You gotta make the sad decision. You know, you gotta make those tough decisions where you gotta leave some troops behind to fight to the death and to buy time for the rest of the army so you can win this battle overall. But, you know, actually, they're still going pretty strong. So, well, now that he has his archers up on the walls, it's not going to be great. But I'm quite impressed by how well the Silvan Spearmen are doing against the Urukai. The Urukai. Alright, so there we go. He's charging through the gate. I'm trying to get my axemen out of there. They're not listening. Something weird's going on with the pathfinding. You can just see it in their eyes. They're just like, where do we go? I don't get it. We're stuck in this. I can't get around. So they're just gonna have to make their final stand here. And my archers decided to charge in. Was this a misclick, Apollo, or what's going on? I guess this was a misclick. That or they used up their ammo. Which, you know, since I'm a mastermind at this game. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what? You know what? What's going on here is that the unit actually got stuck. Half of the unit got stuck on the walls. So it just kind of bugged them out. And so now that other half is coming back to the walls. Oh, this guy's getting killed, though. Look at him go. Underestimate me because I'm an archer. But my axemen are going to buy some time. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We also have a fight over here. Where this is the main army that I'm most afraid of because, or not most afraid of, but this is the main army that I need to focus on because this is where Jackie Fish is going to be showing up as reinforcements. And if I can just pin him down and Jackie Fish can come around this, you know, the backside there, and yeah, he could support my army. It was sounding a little weird, pinning him down and Jackie Fish go around the backside. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. You know what I mean. Jackie Fish is going to show up as reinforcements. And we're going to crush the Isengard army. But it's only one of 3. Get the guards of Orthanc trying to slip their way in. Okay, I really need to watch what I'm saying. The Woodland Warriors, they're an excellent unit, guys. If you're playing as the Silvan Elves, always get the Woodland Warriors, which I'm pretty sure you will because their rosters, the Silvan Elves roster is really not that diverse. So Woodland Warriors, always a great unit. They can hold the line very well for a big axe unit, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, that's why I'm being so aggressive down here because I want Jackie Fish to show up. Oh man, look at that. Look at that Isengard force. You got the banners in the background. A small layer of elves holding back an ocean of Uruk-hai and berserkers. Yeah, not great. Not a great sight. And then he's got his crossbows up here, which is a real pain. Yeah, he's getting some great kills there on my reserves. Let's see how my look at this. This is insane. The Woodland Warriors, man. They're still going strong. They have 65 in their unit, and they're taking on a large amount of troops. Here comes the horde of forces. Now, I know it seems like this is going to be a disaster for our defenses, but remember, the dwarves have not shown up. There's still hope. Let's see, are the dwarves... Oh, actually, okay, here we go. The dwarves can now advance forward. It's been 10 minutes. He actually moved up his Dale cavalry. And it was actually pretty wise for Isengard to bring some warg riders, because they're now containing this Dale cavalry, because he was trying to go for the crossbows. But I think Dale's gonna win this little engagement here. I don't know, it's pretty even actually. Actually, it says victory seems certain for the warg riders, but the infantry is close behind, so they're gonna even out that battle. There they go, the dwarves. Natural sprinters. I always say it every time, but I just have to. But quick. You know the elves are just cheering because they can hear the dwarven rally. They're like, oh, those are the dwarves. They did show up. Oh, man. Look at all my... Look at that. Oh, nice. All right. My catapult has been activated. Excellent. Got a great hit there. Needed that because my Woodland Warriors, they are dropping quick because of those crossbow fire, or the crossbow arrows or bolts, whatever. So I'm losing this battle pretty quick, but right on time, the dwarves show up in a very, very awesome fashion. Now my elves, my spear wall forming up. They are going to get hit by those crossbows. That's okay. I do have some archers trying to fire back, give him a taste of his own medicine, dying to skirmishing units. All right, here comes another volley, guys. Come on, we need the hits. If we're going to win this battle, it's all about the artillery hits. And this battle has plenty of great artillery hits. I can promise you that. That one, though, was not great. We hit the wall, which is not going to help anyone. Well, it's going to help Isengard, but it's not going to help us. And Isengard's making this mad push. Can't believe I just said mad push, but they're making a great push for the town center. We still have a solid amount of infantry just trying to slow them down. Let's see where the dwarves are. Dwarves are getting closer and closer. They're just kind of, you know, they're taking their time. They're making sure that they attack efficiently. They don't want to be mindless. They want to get up, you know, get in here and do damage. But he has the crossbows silenced for now. The Dale cavalry trying to cut him down. The crossbows now retreating, which is a smart idea. Get them inside so they don't get attacked by the dwarves. And the cool thing about this is that you can use the siege towers. So Jack Fish, he can use Isengard's siege towers and actually attack the crossbows. And I don't know if this was on purpose or accident, but he's got his crossbows in the siege tower, which is actually pretty smart because it makes it really challenging for me to kill them because they have the protection of the siege tower. And look at this, guys. My axes are still down to 22, excuse me. 22. I'm just so excited about the axemen still kicking butt here. But that's crazy. I mean, they've been holding back this mob of a force for so long. Awesome, man. I love these elves. Lots of archers up on the final tier of the defense. My general is now firing or using their ammo, trying to soften them up. They've also got a lot of their artillery. You'll notice that I'm using fire arrows because I'm trying to light that artillery on fire. That's the best way to take, I mean, in my eyes, in this kind of situation, that's the best way to take out this artillery because I just don't have enough to take it out. It's not like I have ballista or anything. I've got to rely on the fire ammo and hope that I catch it on fire. It's a lot more challenging. It's easier said than done. My axemen down here are still putting up the good fight. Isengard is getting surrounded. Absolutely surrounded. Here comes the dwarves. They're now pushing through the gate. This is a very pleasant surprise. And he's even sending some forces this way. He's got some dwarven warriors. And I don't think they see this, but the Uruk-hai, their archers, are about to get charged by the dwarven infantry. which is kind of like getting hit by, what, something really slow. It's like, oh no, the dwarves are coming. The dwarves are coming. We should move. And they just never move. It's not exactly these dwarves are natural. Oh wait, no, they are natural sprinters. Words are hard. Jesus. But yeah, the dwarves able to charge the Uruk-hai archers. And they're now stuck in melee, which is going to be awesome because those archers are not going to be able to do as much damage. In fact, hopefully we can kill them before they continue to shoot their arrows. Now that's the tricky part about these defenses here, is that when you're outnumbered like this, you're pretty much outnumbered in every category. Archers, infantry, artillery. That's why it's so tricky to do these kind of battles where, you know, where you're outnumbered. You got to be smart. You got to make good decisions. You really don't have room to make any mistakes. Oh, jeez. Yeah, look at that artillery just ripping lines through my infantry, killing a lot of my archers. I think he was going for my artillery, but he just barely misses, but hits my infantry instead. So I need to try to fight back. And unfortunately, in Dol Guldur, and you have artillery up here like a catapult, it gets a little glitchy, and sometimes they just don't want to fire. It's like your troops, oh jeez. Oh, and they just destroyed one of my catapults. Not a good sight, guys. Not a good sight. I needed both those catapults, but I still have one. It's not the end of the world. And let me show you something. Look at this. Look at this. He was not aware. Do not underestimate the woodland warriors. This action who's fighting down here for most of the time, they're now victorious because the dwarves have you know, really focused the attention of Isengard. So they're now moving on to the catapults because they're that awesome. MVP of the day right here. Woodland Warrior. Look at them just get their kill animations. All doing the same animation. That's brotherhood right there. Brotherhood. Alright, Isengard, massive break from the crossbows. Their army is gone. The first Isengard, well, most of it is gone. He still has some crossbows up on the wall, but they're really not going to do much against the Dragon Slayers. Now we have to focus our attention against the rest of this force. This massive Isengard force. Awesome. I think that's, let's see. Oh wait, no, there's some intense outside fighting. It's okay to use our outside voices here, because it's outside. And the dwarves, they're doing the best they can. There goes one of the generals. I'm not sure. I think that was the whatever the players. What is his name again? Sorry, I gotta look it up. His name is Ragnar. His general has fallen. This is a pretty cool fight right here. Got my arrow support. It's almost like falling, you know, comments and whatnot. It looks cool. Falling stars upon the Isengard forces. Yeah, but the dwarves, they're using mostly their Iron Guard here. Isengard, they sent out more reserves because they realized they were getting attacked by the flank from the dwarves. And we got more dwarven forces charging down. A dead cow carcass here rotting. More dwarven warriors, but defeat seems certain. The Isengard pikemen are just too much. Arrows firing in the back. Yeah, unfortunately the dwarves are exhausted, and that's really affecting their combat effectiveness because they're just so tired. They had to run up that hill, even though dwarves are natural sprinters. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Last time, I swear. Yeah, the Iron Guard, they're gonna put up a good fight though. They're gonna hold out for a decent amount of time. But yeah, this is definitely a losing battle for the dwarves, but it was a good effort to try to flank around. He does have some reserves, but I don't think he should send them in. Just keep him with the rest of this main army. Continue to push upon, you know, against Isengard. So you know the axemen who were fighting at this catapult? I liked them so much that I retreated them out of there. Once I saw a small opening, I got them out of there, and they're now, they're now up here. They're down to 20 men. I just had to keep them alive. They meant too much to me. I'll use them later on. Just giving them a break, you know, letting them rest up. But my spear wall is holding very well. They're now moving up another catapult. I'm still trying to get my catapult to fire. Oh, which it does fire. but unfortunately doesn't hit anything. Man, those arrows are just a real pain. I didn't even notice the amount of arrows coming in from the Isengard forces. I mean, what are you supposed to do against that? Just so much. What are you supposed to do against such reckless hate? So reckless and full of hate. Look at that. I mean, this is why I wanted to show you this battle, guys. It's just so epic. The scale, just the intense fighting, the dwarves showing up as reinforcements. It's so cool. Everybody loves to see elves and dwarves fight together. At Dol Guldur. And of course, the Uruk-hai are very badass looking. God, those crossbows, man. I really just want to... It's like I want to reach into the game and just, like, kill them, you know? I do have my archers trying to fire back. Oh, another catapult shot there. He's trying to take out my last catapult. He took out a couple of my elves, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Come on, please say I've got this thing in range. Alright, I think I'm getting it a little bit closer. I'm now moving up archers who used up all their ammo. And I think this is the last of my infantry, guys. Not including that axe unit I saved. So yeah, now I'm down to my archers, which is a terrible thing. Oh! Another good... Oh my god, that was a beautiful catapult shot. You know, even though it's against my army, I can still appreciate that one. But it's time for me to answer back. I've got my catapult loading up. I've got to take out his catapults or we will die here today. Unfortunately, my spearmen are breaking. They're like, oh, screw this. I'm out of here. Come on, fire. Yes! We took out some infantry and we took out their catapult. Just one more to go. Remember, we killed the crew with my axemen, so this is no longer in the game. We just got to focus on this one right here. So my catapult, it's got a dead eye. And look at Isengard. They're going to make a great push to try to silence my catapult, try to kill the catapult crew, which is exactly what you want to do, especially when you have the numbers against the defending forces. I've tried to get my catapult out of there. I'm just like, no, you will not take it today, berserkers. But unfortunately, they do take it. And what I do here is I tell my crew to just run. Flee for your lives. Eventually, I tell them. The Dragon Slayers are now on the ground. They've butchered the crossbows who fought me here. His pikes, his Vault Wardens are killing the Isengard forces. Yeah, kill them all. And then he's got his, he's now setting up his crossbows. So again, we're going to give them the taste of their own medicine. Tell them what for. And get some great kills. But look at this long river of just black. The black armor of Isengard. Well, it's going to be intense. And plus, this fight is still going on. I think Jackiefish, he did send in his Axemen of Erebor. I think he should have just left it near the main force, but I think he just wanted to reinforce this army. And this is actually 64. 64 of the Axemen of Erebor are now breaking. How does that happen? That's not very dwarven of them. That's not very stubborn. Cowards. So I guess the dwarves sent in their coward army to try to save the elves. God, what can you do? Yeah, Isengard now flanking around. This is going to be the last of the dwarves who fought very bravely, trying to claim the outsides of Dol Guldur, but it just didn't happen. So now we continued with this fight, which is just such an impressive fight. Favorite fight. The Dragon Slayers, more Dragon Slayers. Actually getting close to the catapult. The catapult crew is down to 4 men. So Jackiefish, instead of going for the infantry, he's actually trying to snipe out the catapult crew, which is awesome because he's saving hundreds of lives by doing that. He also sent in his guards of Khazad-dûm to help me out. That's going to be a huge help. Yeah, just look at those bolts come in from those crossbows. Getting ready. About to fire. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Watch this. Pew, 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 pew. Getting so many kills. So many kills. Especially on the guards of Khazad-dûm. Such a great, ripe target. Look at that. Huge target of troops. They do have their ballista set up as well. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look, who does he think he's trying to snipe out my catapult? It's ridiculous. But his ballista crew's down to 30 men. And my catapult, I'm getting it out of there. Look at that. Oh my god, that was so close. And again, if I lose this catapult, you might as well just give up. GG, surrender, it's over. There's more ballista fire coming down. Eventually, Jackiefish does focus all of his crossbows on the ballista crew. But for now, I think it's focused. Yep, he focused on the catapult crew, and they are now dead. They can no longer operate this catapult. So that's now 2 catapults gone. We just have 2 more pieces of artillery to go. We got 1 catapult and 1 ballista, and that's it for Isengard. We're still stuck with our 1 artillery, with the 1 catapult. Gonna be the savior of the broken. Dang it! I'm just kind of waiting for a good opportunity. Yeah, but thanks to that guards of Khazad-dûm, that charge was able to save that catapult. He's got him in shield wall. He does have his general down here as well. Looking the other way. He's just so nervous. He's just like, I can't look. I just can't. So he's looking that way. Oh, nice! The catapult is back in business, boys. Meat's back on the menu. So yeah, that was a great hit. The catapults really helping the dwarves here break through these men. Defeat seems certain for these Uruk-hai, especially after that artillery hit. And the great swarm continues to push for our town center, but we hold true. And the ballista now down to 28 men, right next to the crossbows, which are now focusing down their fire on the ballista crew, which is awesome. They're now down to 20 men, 19 men. So in 1 volley, they lost a bunch there. Lost about 10 men. This is a really cool angle. You can see the dwarves holding the line, and then the archers behind the dwarves firing their bows. That's awesome. That's great teamwork there. Great teamwork. Also, you got some elves in the front line with the dwarves. Come on, dwarves. Push through. We're so close to killing this small patch of Uruk-hai that are holding up the reinforcements. Once we can break through this small patch, then we can focus all of our attention to this force right here. Still got his archers, though. His archers are trying to support his infantry that are holding back the dwarves. His crossbows are still firing down the ballista. The ballista crew is down to 4 men, 3 men. All he has to do is kill 1 guy. You need 3 guys to man a artillery piece. In Medieval 2, at least. And nope, they're still alive. They got hit in the head a couple times, but that's okay. They're fine. They're just gonna shake it off. Let's see, come on, 1 more volley. Silence them before they fire. Come on. Oh no, the dwarves stop firing. And the ballista's gonna fire, but they don't hit anything. Oh, we destroy another catapult, but I'm pretty sure that catapult wasn't working anyways. Oh, so he's gonna charge. Look at that. It's like, guys, the door is right here. What are you? Instead, you're just going through the door. What are you doing? But they're gonna, they're gonna silence this ballista. So Isengard did not do a good job protecting his artillery. So what was that? It's the broken catapults that are glitching the artillery fire, which is unfortunate. There's so many that just destroyed artillery on the battlefield right now. We'll get some nice close-ups of this front line. I sent back in the axemen. You know, they rested up a little bit. They're still very tired, though. But they're needed in the front line. It's now or never. So our plan here is to eventually get the dwarves to break through here. They're getting so close to breaking this small line. You got to give props to Isengard for holding this dwarven force for so long. But our plan here is to push them back, form a battle line about right here. You see where my mouse is? And then that will be enough space for my catapult to focus at this big blob of Isengard troops. And remember, this catapult is the beating heart of this defense. And as long as this catapult is alive, we will stay alive. They've got 7 men left in the crew. They're getting ready. They're just trying to find a good target. Oh, come on, catapult. Come on. You're killing me. You're killing here. You're killing me, Smalls. More elven archers charging in. Most of them used up their ammo. What's left of my army? I've got some heavy archers. Sylvan heavy archers. I do have some light archers with some ammo left. These guys used up all their ammo. My general is back here, just waiting. He also has, I think he also used up all his ammo. Finally, the dwarves have broken through. Look at that. Isengard is now getting ready to fall back a little bit there. He's got fresh crossbows firing down at the Isengard blob. And this battle is extremely close. It's still in favor of Isengard, but we can win it. Oh, geez, wait, hold on. That's a ton of troops. My God. All right. So he still has a ton of reserves. That is terrifying. Okay, I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that, but hey, it's still winnable. Again, as long as we have this catapult, which is going to crush dreams very soon, then we still have a shot. So we are at this point getting close to the point where it desyncs. Which doesn't really change that much, but oh, what the heck? What did it just fire in blanks? But I'll explain more about the desyncing here soon. I am sending down more infantry. It's now or never. Hold back Isengard here, let the catapult do all the heavy lifting, or just give up. We need more infantry on this side. You can see there's a small number of Vault Wardens holding back a pretty large force. So I think he's actually sending down his crossbows. His general is now in the front lines as well, just giving some moral support. I wouldn't say front lines, but he's close to the fight. The crossbow's still firing down at Isengard's position. They also have a lot of archers. See, they got archers up on the walls. There's another good artillery hit there. Yeah, there's those crossbows. This is going to really... The crossbows here are going to rack up a ton of kills. Odin doing the smart thing with his bows. Yeah, look at that. That's a really good angle to our forces. Not much we can do about that, guys. Just pray that they get a lot of friendly fire. Such a cool fight. I mean, this is just so awesome. I love Medieval 2. Best battles, NA. Jeez, my elves are dropping because of those crossbows. It's pretty rough to see that, because when you're playing live, you don't really notice it as much. But seeing all my troops die like that, it's miserable. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Ready? Ready? This is a perfect angle. Look at this blob of black there. Come on, fire. Fire. Here we go. Loose. Yes. Awesome. And right at this point is where the game desyncs. Right after that epic hit is when the game desyncs. They get a massive break because of that one hit. Look at the map. They are on the run. And you can see the elves and dwarves just cheering. So excited that they defeated the first wave. Or it's not really the first wave, but a horde of them. Now here comes the next wave of troops. I think we decided to fall back here. Yep, we're going to fall back. Now Isengard's moving up their next wave of troops. And again, this is where the game desyncs. And let me explain a little bit what happens when it desyncs. Basically, every player is seeing something different. So we're seeing this right now, but Isengard could be seeing him charging up the hill, you know? So yeah, desync definitely sucks. And the weird thing about desyncs is, like, every time you watch the replay of a desync battle, the replay is different every time as well. So that's another crappy thing. Alright, so one of the players admit defeat. We've killed another general. I think that was Yudi player's general. So that's really good. It's really down to just one more army, which is commanded by Odin. But do we have enough, guys? Do we have enough troops? Yeah, so we're just giving our troops some resting time. Letting them, you know, most of them are exhausted, so they need to catch their breath. Loading up the catapult once again. I think we got a pretty good hit here that we missed. That's why the pikemen are breaking. 82. A unit of 82 breaking. That's awesome. That's what we need. Oh, nice. And they get hit again. Wonderful. Lovely. And here's the final artillery piece for Isengard. They're now getting that ready. My elves are, well, they still got some ammo, I guess. So they're in the front lines just killing point blank, getting some kills. And this is where I charge some of my heavy archers. Because I noticed that there was a small gap here. He's not really defending his catapult here. So I'm going to try to rush some infantry and silence this catapult. The good news is that so far, this is everything that I saw during my live stream. It's not different. Oh! Oh my god, so close to killing that catapult, but we do kill some of the crew. Isengard is now rushing in some infantry to try to protect that catapult. And I didn't want to retreat my catapult because this was such a good angle. But it's only a matter of time until this infantry gets over here and tries to silence my catapult. Catapult's down to 7 men. And they are loading it up once again. We'll go back to that once it's ready. Or we'll just watch from this point of view. Alright, get ready. It's about to fire, guys. Oh, this is my favorite part about Total War, especially Medieval 2. Yes! Awesome! Could have been a little bit more devastating, but it still got a decent amount of kills. Love this mod. Definitely have to say that this is like the all-time best mod for Total War in general. I know some of you guys might not agree, but it does such a great job immersive-wise. Just pulls you into Middle Earth. Alright, so Isengard made a push to my catapults. I told Jackiefish to send up his Vault Wardens to protect the catapults. My crew's still down to 7 men, so they haven't lost anyone yet, even though they're taking on some Urukai. Okay, there we go. They lost the guy. I think we saw him die. My elves stand alone here against the hordes of Isengard. Got a couple troops in the back. Crossbows, archers still have some ammo left. I think they're focusing down. Oh, yeah, see, I actually sent up some archers this way. So I got a couple archers. I got a unit of, let's see, 18 firing down because they still have some ammo left over. And just look at that army over there. Jeez. What are you supposed to do against such reckless hate? Another cliche things to say. So unfortunately, the catapult was lost. The catapult crew still has 5 men left. But we are trying to take it back. We are sending in more infantry. One of my favorite parts of the battle right here. It just looks so awesome, seeing the elves take on so many Urukai. Those long pikes. More and more of them grouping up over here, trying to push these elves back. The archer fire is just relentless here. I think he used up all his ammo, so Jackie Fish is now getting some of his crossbows to the ground. More and more infantry pouring down, trying to reclaim this catapult, trying to take it back for the glory of the dwarves and elves. They're trying to win this one. Isengard now setting up their catapult as well. Yeah, get him. Look at him. Get him. Awesome. We're so close to reclaiming this catapult. And my crew still has 5 men. Actually, we just reclaimed it. We reclaimed it. And they're now... Let's see, are they loading it up? Please tell me they're loading it up. I mean, I played the game. I would know, right? But it did desync, so who knows? Come on. No, they're not loading it up, unfortunately. Now we've got a nice front line surrounding the Isengard army. The arrows are still coming down, but not nearly as much as it was, say, 15 minutes ago. My general is now in the front line. Right here, it's do or die. Here goes the catapult. We've reclaimed it. We're now loading it up, and this is going to be huge. Come on. Come on, for the home team. For the home team. Literally, for the home team. Dol Guldur. Oh, such a huge target, and we don't hit anyone. That hurts. That's just sad to see. These berserkers, though, they're going to be a real issue. They're chewing up these iron crossbowmen. We've got a lot of great soldiers up here, but we need to spread some love, guys. We need to send some troops down this way. Such a close fight. Such a challenging fight. We are breaking some of the Urukai. Look at that. They're breaking from the front line. Oh, another. And I take out another catapult. So Isengard is down to one single catapult after having about 4 or 5 artillery pieces, and we had 1 artillery piece the entire time. I think at this point of the battle, my catapult was on silver, 3 silver chevrons, 3 of them. So they've gotten so many kills, it's insane. And look at this, we're pushing them back. All we need is 1 good hit. Oh, did we destroy? We destroyed the other one. Dead Eye Catapult. The Dead Eye Catapult. Awesome. Is that a sniper or is that a catapult? Who knows? But it's doing their job. Fantastic. We just saved hundreds of lives there. Really, literally all the troops we have left, we just saved. At least for a couple seconds longer. We just have to break down this infantry. Do we have 1 more shot in us? I know I'm actually pretty low on ammo at this point. But we do have 1 more shot. Come on, we need a good one. We need an absolute good one. Please. Please, catapult. Dol Guldur always has the best. Oh no, it hits the already destroyed catapult. It just wants to make sure it's dead. Make sure it doesn't come back. So it's still going to be pretty tough to break these guys. But, I mean, all it takes is 1 good artillery hit. I think I'm trying to get my catapult a little bit closer, getting a better angle on the enemy. I'm still down to 5 artillery crew. Come on, they're just wobbling it around a little bit. Come on. You see, what you want to do with catapults is whenever they don't fire, because sometimes you'll tell them to attack something, they'll be like, mission accomplished. It's like, no, not mission accomplished. Fire. Just put them at fire at will, and they'll usually pick a target of their own and go after that. All right, here we go. Come on, 1 more good hit. Oh, there we go, taking out the guards of Orthanc. Taking out like 20 of them there. That was awesome. It's not these troops. I really wanted to kill these guys here, but whatever. What can you do? Alright, so we're close to the end of this battle, guys. I really enjoyed your time with us. Always great to have you here, watching some battles, some epic fights. Hope you guys are having a good day too. Every day is a good day. Today is today, and that makes it a good day. Winnie the Pooh. All right, here comes another good shot. Come on. Yes, another great hit from the catapults. And I think that's it, guys. Unless, no, do they have one more in them? They've got one more. No, wait, no. Do they have one more in them? Come on, load it up. What is this guy doing? He's like, I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the catapult. Don't mind me. Get back to your post, man. Reload this catapult. Oh, I guess they're done. I don't know. All right, we'll go back to it. Let's go back to the front line. So it's awfully close. The balance power is actually in our favor. Or it's pretty dead even, but I would say it's slightly in our favor. Could be just, you know, favoritism. I don't know. But it's close. Oh, do we have breaking dwarves here? Or are they just falling back? No, it looks like they're just falling back. Oh, look how close this is. I mean, this is insane. Alright, come on, fire. Oh! We didn't get anyone there. I thought we were going to kill this reserve of archers. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm pretty much... I think I spent all my catapult ammo fire. I think it's all gone. Look at the guards of Khazad-dûm, man. Just pushing back, making a small little opening here. Yep, okay, there we go. They used up all their ammo, so now they're going to join the fight like true warriors, man. They're like, let's do it, guys. We're out of ammo. We got to help our army. I know we're just catapult crew, but let's pick up a sword, pick up a shield. That would be cool if they could pick up shields from fallen soldiers. That would be awesome. But this front line has been going on for so long. It's insane. There's my general, still not even taking a hit yet. He's not even bloodied there. Pikemen are going back into the front line. Looks like it's mostly my elves. We do have some dwarven crossbows, guards of Khazad-dûm, who are still pushing back Isengard. It's ridiculous. Or is he breaking? More breaking here, guys. It's getting so close. So close. We're so close to victory, I can taste it. But it's really down to general units, archers, tired infantry. Oh, they're shaking, guys. Isengard is shaking. They're shaking in the boots. But we're still eager. We are still eager. That is awesome. But do we have enough men to take on the huge number of Isengard forces? What does he got up here? Oh, it's just some infantry. I thought he was setting up more archers. I was like, are you kidding me? He's got more archers? It's insane. Alright, so basically what happens here in this fight is that I think some of the players, since it desyncs, some of the players see a victory earlier than other players. And I think they wanted us to admit defeat. We're not quite close to that. But we'll see what happens in this replay. We could be victorious. We could actually be defeated. I mean, it's so close of a fight. It's insane. It's really such a shame that it desynced. Oh, look at... oh, my God. The Woodland Warrior down to 2 men. Oh, we're watching him, man. Let's watch this dude go in. This is the original. There's one right here, and there's one back there. The brave Woodland Warrior who's seen most of this battle. He's what's left of his unit. And look at his... oh, he got himself a kill. Now he's moving on to the next enemy. These axemen, they served me so well today. Come on, get another kill. You legends. You're just taking on an archer unit. You should be able to kill these guys pretty quickly. Oh, the one back there is getting a kill. The axeman back over here. It's kind of hard to see, but he's deep in enemy lines. Oh no, he's getting surrounded, guys. He's getting surrounded. This might be it for the axeman. Oh, he's getting pushed back, which might actually be a good thing. Oh, come on. Don't you fall on me. Don't you die on me. Oh, the Dwarven general is down. He actually dies to Isengard's general. Uh-oh. Oh, did our axeman die? We lost our axeman because of that dang cutscene. Oh, well. I assume he died. Rest in peace, axeman. We didn't get to see your death because you were cut by the Dwarven general dying. And there we go. We admit defeat here. So this is exactly what happened in my replay, even though it desynced. We admit defeat because just because we felt like other players were waiting for us to finish. But yeah, that's going to conclude today's battle. It sucks to see it end like that, but I think if it didn't desync, we had a pretty good chance of winning that one. I think we could have done it, but it is what it is. I'm just glad we got somewhat of a replay of it. So here's the end results. I got 3,400 kills. Jackie Fish getting about 1,000 less, but remember, I had a bunch of archers in high ground. He had to show up, you know, from the bottom of a hill to show up as reinforcements. So he did a really good job, even though he got 1,000 less there. Now looking at the attacking armies, the best army, Odin, getting 1,500 kills. But to be fair, he saved his army for the very end. Yudi player doing second best, and then Ragnar getting 674. Can't really blame him there for getting not a ton of kills because he was sandwiched in by dwarves. Let's look at the results here of my elves. Let's see who did the best. 280. I think 280 is the highest, really. I was expecting... wait, are you sure 280? Is that really high? 280 is the Woodland Warriors. I knew it, man. They delivered so well. So they're definitely MVP of this battle in my eyes. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another battle at Dol Guldur. I really hope you enjoyed this one, even though the ending was not exactly the best kind of ending. It was still very fun, and it's always great to have you around to join in some more online battle fun stuff. So thanks, guys. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe if you want to see more epic battles. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.